Hi everyone, it's Leandra from PaperArtsy, and this is part of our 2015 new product release. Today it's all about Clare Lloyd. In Christmas 2014, Clare released these two stamps with us, which were fantastic for what we kind of called, they had this Swedish sort of theme to them. It reminded us a little bit of IKEA wrapping paper, or some elements from here are very much sort of cross-stitchy, really cool, and we made, excuse me, we made these really simple Christmas cards that you could do with those stamps. So on to Clare's release for 2015, and she's moved into what I think you guys expected of her in the first place, and that was things like this, faces. This is what Clare is renowned for. She's really got an absolute amazing talent for drawing faces, and if you follow her on her blog, you'll see how prolific she is in creating amazing art on almost a daily basis. She really enjoys doing tag art, and she has a very simple way of drawing faces, but they don't look childish. I think they look quite a bit more teenage and young woman, and I just think they're really fresh, really modern, and lots of fun to work with. So we asked Clare to make some stamps, and we kind of wanted them themed a little bit, so each set has its own flavour. So this is set 3, and here we have set 4. I love the circles on the side and the chevrons, love the way the hair comes down over her face. So you can see this one a bit more grown up, really neat images to work with, and the size is designed to fit in with your pocket scrapbooking. This is plate 5, and on plate 5 she's gone a bit more Valentine's. If you want it to be Cupid, then that can be. And then plate 6, wintry weather, little bit Easter, really fun. Wait until you see the art for these, it's going to be absolutely amazing. We've got some fantastic samples to show you. These first samples are from Catherine Carter. She's done a really bright mixed media background and layered on top the stamp, one of the images from plate 5. So this is sort of the Valentine style plate. And here's another example. This one is from plate 4. Really love how the colours pop on this. And then she's also got, from the same plate, 3 little cards here, which are all just the same image, and they're coloured in with slightly different hair colours, which makes them almost look like a completely different person. Fantastic little samples there. So this sample here is from Julie Bell, and this is also plate 4. She's really used the new purple tones on here, which pop with the lime green. Looks fantastic. That's plate 5 as well. So she's just taken a bit of paint with a credit card and swiped it across and then stamped the image on top. And this one here, that's plate 3. And she's got a bit of treasure gold in the background there. You probably can see that sparkling away. There's another little example here from plate 5. And she's put a little bit of glitter on the wings of Cupid. This too is from plate 3. And then this one here. Isn't that great? It's a really good construction on this. Lots of fantastic composition. Bit of grunge paste on this arrow. And that one again is from plate 5. So thanks Julie for those. Next up we've got Lauren Hatwell. And she's done, now which plate is this from? Oh yes, that's from plate 3. So there's a stamp, I might need to show you so you can see how this works actually. There's a stamp there, that's why I didn't recognise it. I was looking for a standalone stamp in a whole person where she'd use part of the face, but actually she's just taken that image there and slotted it in there perfectly. Plate 3. And here's another amazing sample. So that's plate 4. She's just coloured this in really well. Love the detail. and all the little charms on there. There's another one. And that's that same stamp that I just showed you a minute ago from plate 3. And here's a card. She's sealed all of her people. Once she's coloured them in, she sealed them with matte medium, so they look really it's quite a thick matte medium, so it almost makes them feel like plastic, like it's some sort of vinyl element that she's layered up. Really cool. And then she's done a couple of really large compositions. This is fantastic how she's done all the different elements here. So she's obviously created a background, perhaps using a credit card, and then she's stamped the dream words and then punched them out and sewn them on with a sewing machine. So these are quite textural. And she's got the little chevrons going on there, which are a fantastic element. I don't know if you notice those on this plate here. You see down here there's a few different elements. You can either use them individually or together. So she's just used the chevrons on their own there. And then a great little assortment of flowers down the bottom with the feature image right down the bottom of the corner of the plate there. I think that's just a really lovely composition. And this is very similar. I love this one because I'm a green and blue girl. Love how the chevrons, how she's made them work. So those are the chevrons from this plate here. Okay, and they're just quite simple little zigzags there, but the way she's coloured them in, she's made them look like rickrack. And then that's the image from plate 4. And the colouring on this is really fantastic. The way it looks so funky with using the bright hot pinks just gives it such a sort of modern manga style like in the Japanese comics. It's a really cool composition. And on the sides here at the edges, she stamped the circle, but because she stamped it just slightly off the border, it looks like a little scallop border. And here I really like how she's taken the circle and then just made a spiral into the centre with it. Simple things, really simple composition, but it just is so effective. She's also zigzagged this layer on with the sewing machine as well. So thanks, Lauren, that's just amazing. So those are all our samples from the assistants that were helping Claire. Just fantastic from all of them, thank you. And don't forget to go and check out their blogs because there will be step-out instructions on each of the blogs, and the links to those are in the blog post that coordinates with this video. Now let's show you what Claire's done with her own stamp designs. So let's start with some samples from plate 3. This is ECL 03 and these are samples that Clare Lloyd herself has made. So this one's got a really fantastic mixed media background. That's a very popular stencil. I think it's a Stepping Stone stencil from Crafters Workshop, and it's just really popular. Nice stencil, nice background, nice colouring on top. Here's another little card from the same stamp plate. Really nice textured layers on top there. This one's got a bit of the metallic glaze on it, so it's a little bit sparkly. And like, if I can really imagine some of these slipping into your pouches or little pockets on your pocket scrapbooking. So if you were doing a larger layout and you wanted to fill in one of the pockets, then you could use these for that as well. This tag colour palette that Claire's chosen is really zingy. On this one, she's got on the blog the instructions for it. So she's got a layer of acetate on top, and it's obviously a see-through panel there with the heart punched out. So the instructions and step outs for that is on there. Okay, next up we've got plate 4, and here's one from plate 4. I really like all the phrases that she's chosen as well. They're quite fun. Again, bright colours. I love this. I really like it. I know it's a small sample for you to see, but I really like how she's got the colours going on in the background on the face. It just gives it that edgy, journaling, modern sort of background to it, rather than it all being really perfectly coloured. When you do it a little bit random like this, it just looks really cool. Much more organic. And again, this one's layered up, so it's got the face has been coloured separately and layered on top. Okay, on to plate 5. Nice and bright. Here's another one. All the purples. So she's stamped the heart and then taken a section from the background and put it on the foreground here using the white, plain white background. Same background, same colour palette. It's just so many things, like even just using the love story stamp over and over repeated makes a really cool little addition to the side. And another one with the tag. And then the last plate we've got is, of course, the plate 6, which has sort of got the Easter theme going on. Also a bit of rain. I really keep thinking when I'm trimming this out that it's like a Paddington Bear raincoat, the bright yellows. Love it. And the rainbow. And one last one. So there you have it. That's a fantastic release of stamp. I really hope you're going to enjoy using them. I just think they're so modern and fresh, and I can't wait to have a go with all of these. So don't forget, these are all available now with our PaperArtsy stockists. They've all got them in stock, and we look forward to seeing you again in the very near future.